We are live and we are ready for the session. So welcome everyone to the stream. We are currently live for IFFC Season 4 Round 2. This is qualifying. We're not going to have a break between the streams, but yeah. No one's going to be able to drive as of yet. We are waiting on the session to officially start, but I am joined by my co-commentator here, Gaggles. You may know him from Minecraft
Hello.
Mondays. So yeah. We're going to commentate this race session, yeah. We have one person in the car, ABYT. Of course, we have my car's new entries in this session as well, I believe. They should be somewhere here. Yes, they are. I will teleport you, Gaggles. I can't bring you.
I also don't have the spectate controls, so.
Okay, yeah, Gaggles, I don't know why you may need to rejoin, but our cars are in the pit lane and they look red. Red! Rate the cars we made. Rate the cars we made. We're going sponsorless for the first couple of races.
Sponsor. I'll sponsor it.
You're gonna need to talk to the people around the team. We're keeping this base livery throughout the whole season. You're gonna have to speak to the team owners of 888 JMR. But yeah.
Can you please remind me which team is yours, DeFox?
I don't own a team. I supply people with cars. I think I'm supplying 2 people right now. I think I've sent someone the cars we have to use to drive. I know what they look like. It's just I need to remember where the hell they are. Also, the big news was Lamborghini in pre-season testing. They got their car disqualified from the session.
Did they?
They got the car disqualified because they had illegal scripts. So that's fun. Yeah, there's a lot of OK liveries. Yeah, Red's
Someone
with
give
me.
me moderator controls so I can spectate and everything.
Yeah, can someone give him mod? Because his spectate system on the right-hand side isn't working. There should be someone in a car.
Oh, I've got it now. I can only spectate panels.
Yeah, because there's one person in a car. It works when you're sitting down. Why'd you ban Red? Why'd you do that? He's with me. Unban him right now, or I'm nuking everything. Red's with me. He's my security guard. I need one now that I'm a commentator. Yeah, what of Perez? There we go, he's joined back. Anyway, I am jam-packed this afternoon because after this I'm going to have to do an F123 race at 7, and then after that immediately I've got another race to commentate at 9. So but yeah, Gaggles unfortunately has to go for an hour, but so that's completely fine. We're just going to commentate by ourselves. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. We need to get everyone here now. You spelt it wrong. You've spelt it wrong. That's how you spell it's Anita Maxween. It's not like that. Yeah, Anita Maxween. But yeah, has everyone had a go on the new configured track? If you have, could you all please line up at the pit exit? Come on, guys, line up at pit exit. Be organised. We've had a complete reconfigure of the track here. Line up and wait. Ignore the track lines, by the way. They mean nothing for the main straight. The whole thing was reconfigured, so just ignore the track lines, please. That is the one request. Can we ask all official FIA and such members to be off the track? Looking at one of you. Cough, cough. Security, hop off the track. Who's... Marco, hop off the track, bud. Come on, get off the track. We can't start if you're on the track. Marco. Someone fling Marco, please. Someone fling him. Just get him clear of the track. That just didn't work, did it? Off the track, bro. Off the track. Get off the track, Marco. Off the track. We can't start the session if you're on the track. That's why. Hey! Who's that that's just cut the queue? YOLO, what the hell? Okay, if we're all ready, we can start heading out. For Q1 or of whatever. So... Anyway, can we just get started with the session? We've already got the stream up for like 5 minutes already. So... the Indonesian GP is what we have here, as you can see by the top of the screen. But anyway, yeah. WYT, when you're ready, just start us going. Let us go. I don't know, it's qualifying. It's however many for normal qualifying. Are you doing normal qualifying or are you doing a short qualifying? Is it short qualifying or not is my question. Please answer the simple question I have. Is it a short qualifying or a long qualifying? Because short qualifying is just 15 minutes. I thought we agreed to ignore the track lines because they mean nothing. If it's long quali, then it's 18 minutes, then 15 minutes, then 12 minutes. Because there's only two kinds of qualifying. You've got short and long. Short is 15 minutes and long is long. So yeah. With that all cleared up. We see someone's already pulled off the track. Yeah, on the main straight, please ignore all the lines because they mean nothing. There's no barriers there to stop you. So just drive anywhere on that main straight. Just ignore the lines, please, because they mean nothing for the actual layout. They're just there for some reason because Abby hates everyone and wants everyone to have no bottlenecks into the first corner. There shouldn't be corner cuts there anyway. What's the button for it? G? Yeah, it's G. You have added corner cuts. Someone give me B tools please, or F3X tools. I need them. Anyway, new barriers are in. What are your guys' thoughts on them? So anyways, getting through the session now, 17 minutes in. Everyone keeps corner cutting the first sector, which implies that you have an issue with corner cuts there. Probably because of the chicane. Cough, cough, I'm going to need B-tools to fix them. So if someone could give them to me, that would be very nice. F3X tools, thank you. Yeah, if everyone's constantly corner... I can't even fly. I spelt it wrong, that's why. Yeah, man, what the hell? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna remove all the corner cuts that are on the front straight because it's just ludicrous. I never agreed to this. I just said use the whole straight, so there's gonna be one corner cut. I mean, as if you want to use the chicane. I mean, in fact, I'm gonna make the corner cuts less strict because that is the issue right now. They are hella strict. Yeah, okay, they're fixed. So Zayn on pole for right now in this really strangely formatted 20-minute qualifying. Yeah, corner cuts are now less strict. If you watch the stream, you'll be able to see where they're less strict. But yeah, as it stands, Zayn with the 52.66 or .066, currently the fastest man on track. Just improving that again now with the removal of the or the better making of the corner cuts. It should be easier for everyone to set a good lap. If you somehow corner cut, I will be very confused. There's just not a corner cut in the final corner, is there? What the hell? Yeah, some people are getting the right ideas now. They can finally realize that they can actually take some corners fast. So yeah, as we can see, people are actually improving their times now because of the removal of corner cuts. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, with the whole track was basically remade due to issues. So yeah, everyone's still somehow managing to make corner cuts in turn 1. Or the first chicane, which isn't really a corner in my opinion. Bro did the colon M command without actually putting in a command. Where are you going to fix the corner cuts? Where are these said issue corner cuts? What the... Okay, you need to add me to this game studio, because there's a way to completely cut half the track and not get a corner cut and improve your lap. It's G. Yeah, you guys don't just need to add me to the individual games, you need to add me to the one for the actual... like the game host thing. Because you guys clearly need help with everything. That include corner cuts. Yeah, he's realised what I've done to improve the times. So yeah, after I've done all of these live streams today for the different leagues, I will be working on some very nice track, which is a lot better than the build quality we have here, because this is horrid, to be frank. People still corner cutting in the first sector. Zayn has improved. Mr. Pig of the Order, he's improved his lap time massively. So yeah, he's improving in the middle sector as well. I feel he's going to jump to the higher end of the field here from third. I feel like he's going to jump a bit higher up the order as we see him go to second. 3 people also yet to settle up as we've got 12 minutes to go. Marco, where did you put the CCs, Marco? What the hell? Okay. What the hell? I definitely need to join studio and fix this mess of a game. Can someone in IFFC rank me to like developer or something, please? admin or something, so I can actually edit this game and fix everything to it. Because these are subpar, I will be honest. I've been in leagues for three to 4 years now. Zane, I'm just gonna private message you in game. Does that work? Okay, so apparently Zane doesn't exist, so I can't actually private message him. Someone has crashed through the final corner and they're out of their car. Yeah, Zane, check your Discord DMs between me and you, because I've got some good news about it for you here. Holy hell, a lot of people have joined. Yeah, Zane, Discord DMs if for one moment. Here you go, Zane, you've been updated on a thing, which I think you should find important. Why are you dressed like a woman, Zane? What is this? Zane is confusing to me. Anyway, we're going to watch his hot lap here. You can't hear me, can't you? Let me check. Am I speaking on Discord? Yeah, I'm speaking on Discord. People can hear me. Yeah, Marco, add me to the studio for this game. Just the race hub, so I can actually update it to check corner cuts. Yeah, I if you add me, I can fix all the corner cuts for the race. If we have a brief delay between this session and the actual race, because I'm pretty sure all the corner cuts are fixed. Yeah, guys, what are your thoughts on the track? Most of the chicanes on the straights I didn't add, but I reconfigured the final sector really and removed everything on the straights. As we see whatever this person's name is in the blue and yellow car improving to third. As we see someone else improving in the first sector. Again, I don't know names yet. It's a bit bizarre. Yeah, nothing there, so... Yeah, if chicanes were to be added, would you guys want them on the main straight or not, is my question. We'll do a brief vote on this after. In fact, we'll, for the next race, we should have the track open, I should stream, and I should ask you for your guys' opinion on the corners. So, yeah, we'll do that. Everyone's starting to realise that the straight is usable now from corner cuts. We've got 7.5 minutes to go of this lovely, lovely session. How many laps is the race? Someone update me, please. Let me just check my stream. Yes, my stream can hear me. I thought for a second they couldn't, so a bit of a panic, but... Yeah, can someone tell me how many laps this race is going to be? Sassy into P2. Never mind, Piano Man takes it. Zane goes fastest with a 7-second final sector. Fastest we've seen today, as we see a spin just behind the timing GUI there of one of the drivers. 6 minutes to go, roughly, of the session. But yeah, that's Zane being happy here. First driver, I think, to ever get a 51 on this track, so he's very happy for that. As we see number 36 car here, sponsor this for the first couple of races. We do believe that it is because of lack of funds, as they were scammed by Lamborghini for their illegal car. But we do believe there are more cars coming to them. After all, you know I made this car. The promotional video is up on my page, if you guys want to check that out at a later point. As well as that, we have a BeamNG video coming out this Tuesday, or forecast to come out this Tuesday at 5 GMT, 5 PM GMT. So yeah, you've all got stuff to be looking forward to. IYT has bottled their lap with a corner cut here. They might not have improved that lap because they binned as well, but yeah, no real improvements from anyone else out on track as of yet. So I have a feeling this is going to be the end of qualifying for major lap times here, as most of them are put in at the very start. So I think we've lost all the time for impressive and important laps. So I have a feeling this will be the grid order. You see a YYT having a huge moment there, losing the rear completely. The 79 car. So yeah, no one improving at all here. The field covered by 7 seconds in difference. YYT going for a corner cut record here, as we have 3 minutes 40 left of the session. As we see him spinning. Very close to that final corner wall for a YYT here. We're going to stick with him for this hot lap, as I have a feeling it might be a good one. But yeah, so as we see, he's not a great improvement, I don't think, as of yet. I am not sure, my friend, on what pit speed is. No one improving in the first sector at all. YYT coming through the sector marking just through the corner here. But they improved? No, they haven't. In fact, they corner cut that lap, so that was all in vain for nothing. So we've got 2.5 minutes left of the session. Sassy here, the car ahead of him, being overtaken there with a sneaky maneuver. So yeah, as it stands, I have a feeling this is qualifying over for most of the drivers. As I say that, Piano Man has improved almost. He's 33 hundredths off the back of Zane now. Zane could be threatened by this, as we see a purple sector from the teammate. He improved. No, he doesn't. No improvement there. He had a slow sector 1. So can he push again and try and improve that lap time? Can we get a possible pole position for the 42 car? I don't think we can, because that last effort, I think that was a very hard push, but it will be all in vain for nothing. As we see Zane improving in the first sector here. All the lap times are really coming to a head here. Everyone who's corner cut right now, I think, is going to be out. We're going to have 1 lap left of qualifying. As we see Pig of the Order, Mr. Zane here. He's improved in the first sector, corner cut the second sector, so that's not going to count for him, but he's going to have, I believe, 2 attempts left. Is everyone coming across the line here? It's going to quickly reset so I can check to see when people are coming across the line. So I believe the cutoff point for the laps is going to be roughly now. So I think here is just about where people's laps. That's the command, isn't it? Should be. Oh, what's the tracking command? I've forgotten. And I can't spectate anymore. So he's going to have 1 last attempt, and so is he. Can't spectate anymore. We'll reset again to try and see if that works for us. Nope, it doesn't. So we're going to have to quickly rejoin for the final. Everyone's on their final push laps here. I think Zane should be able to get 1 or maybe, yeah, 1 more. So there he goes past the line. Just going to quickly rejoin game. We catch someone going backwards on track, so we're just going to quickly enter and then we're going to instantly start spectating. Yeah, we'll join and we'll quickly spectate to see what we have going on in the field right now. As we can see, we are here. Final laps, everyone now on their final laps. Buemi's in the pit lane. Sassy's just finished their lap, so they're not going to improve. I think Zane is going to be the next person across the line here. Zane's binned it on his hot lap. So Zane is starting no higher than pole. He's coming into the pit lane, so I have a feeling that very much is session over for everyone. Any more improvements? I don't think we're going to get any more improvements, so that is qualifying over. A by YT saying they're cursed over the radio. So that is qualifying over. Again, I'm going to need Beatles just in case people get stuck and stuff. How many laps do we have here at by YT? Please don't say something like 70 laps. Say a normal number of laps, dude. Come on. 30 laps, that's chill. We'll take it 1 minute a lap. That's half an hour race, so this should take us. Should we put a half an hour limit on the race? So if the race goes over, if the race is gonna go till past 3 GMT, the race will end there. Is that chill with everyone? Do we agree? Do we agree on that? Does everyone agree on that? Yep. First pole of the season. Good to you, Zane. Second race of the season, so not much competition there. Yeah, 30 laps or half an hour. 30 laps or half an hour I feel should be good, because there's no way the race should take longer than half an hour, because by right it should take 25 minutes. Yeah, everyone cross the line at least once, please. Everyone line up and cross the line. Yes, mandatory pits, I believe. You shouldn't do a pit window. Everyone come across the line and then cross it again, just to make sure. Everyone. Blue Dolphin, can I just quickly ask you to jump out your seat so I don't accidentally spectate you mid-race? If that is possible, mate, please. He's not in VC, is he? He's not listening. Qualifying times are there, so it's Pinos. Yeah, everyone cross the line again once you have. So Pinos is P2, wherever he may be. Speaking of where is he? He's last. So it is a 1-2 for Pinos. It's a 1-2 for the team. All 8 drivers are on the grid, so if we could get times reset, we can start this 30-lap or 30-minute race. If we start now, we should be able to go. Right. Is everyone ready? I believe the lights are now on. So the 5 lights are on. We're waiting. And we go, go, go for the second time this season. It's a very good start from the pole sitter. Someone, I believe, stalled on the grid. Now they're going again. They're at the back of the field. So not very good for the whole field on that start. Unfortunately, I haven't learnt names apart from Zainab IYT and his teammate Buemi. There's a kerfuffle in the back. Multiple drivers going wide. You haven't set laps, by the way. You might want to put that on now. You might want to put 30 laps on now. On the systems, because that's kind of important. Cough, cough. Marco. Marco, come on. Marco. Yeah, Marco, you've not set the laps. You need to put the lap counter on. You've not done that. Anyway, as we're all coming across the line to enter lap 1. Is that really not working? Yeah, restart, because nothing was done properly. Hold on. No, it's fine. Don't red flag. Don't red flag. We can go. We're fine. We're fine. Don't worry. We're fine. That's lap 10 of 20 though. You need to put it to 30 laps, not 10 laps. Marco, put it to 30 laps. We can continue racing. No reds. No reds. Just continue going. You just need to change it to 30 laps instead of 10 laps, Marco. We're waiting, Marco. Come on, bro. Anyway, as we see, BYT in 3rd, so they've had a decent race. At the current moment in time, the JMR driver has the fastest lap of the race. Zayn with a huge lead on the field. I have a feeling he's going to win this race out later as we continue on with this session. 2 drivers falling right down the field. We're now on 30 laps. So yeah, this race will go. If we have a red flag for a long period, that will mean the race will end at the hour. That shouldn't be a huge issue, however, given the fact everyone appears to be going quite fast. And we have a fight between Gronxy and Easy. We're going to call him Easy. Easy, yeah, defending or trying to defend from Grons or Gron. I'm going to call him Gron. Just going to keep easier names to remember. Buemi's fallen right down the order from his okay feeling qualifying position. So it's not good for him, as we see Easy making a move down the inside. Not working, but Grons has made a mistake. So Easy is back ahead of him, up behind Sassy and such. So if we check here, Zayn miles up the field. He's got a huge gap to the nearest people to him. As we see BYT into the wall, that's going to help the drivers behind him get ahead. That's Easy making a move down the inside. Pinos has had a huge issue somewhere. Pinos must have crashed. He's down 5 positions now. Yeah, he's down to 6. That is terrible for him. That really isn't what he wanted in this race, especially starting from 2nd. So he needs to try and gain some positions through pitting. I believe the pit window is anywhere between lap 10 and 20. Because that way you'd have done at least 10 laps on a set of tyres. But yeah, the number 44 car has dropped way down the order. As we see Buemi here taking a leisurely drive instead of a exhilarating race here. So very different for him than the strategy we first thought. So yeah, as we see Easy trying to get on the back of BYT. BYT hit the wall, so he is ahead of him into the podium places. I'm just going to quickly need to check the championship standings so we can see where this race would go. So yeah. If I can actually find the championship standings. It would be under Racing League. So I just need to check. Give me 1 second. You see a close quarter fight here between YYT and EZ for a higher up position. For some reason I cannot find this drivers' standings at all. There's the drivers and constructors. So as we see, the person currently in P6 won the first race. So they would be getting another 25 points if Zane wins. YYT is really trying to fight this podium. He was not on the podium last weekend, so he is missing out as of now for the possible podium points. Yeah, 5 drivers only partook in the first race, so we've got more drivers now. As we see the teammate, Sassy under threat now from a YYT as he gets back ahead of Easy. So could we see these two teammates lose positions? Yeah, ISR, I believe this is Team ISR. They're definitely going to be under threat from each other, really, in this race. I'm going to have to fully educate myself on this stuff later, but hey ho. By the looks of it, it is not, no, it is standardized F1 points. I assume Dominic away 123 owner. He got P2 plus fastest lap last race, so I'm going to trust that is the case. If someone could confirm. Yeah, Pinos unable to move up from that P6. What's happening with Reese blocks? I think. Yeah, we've had our first DNF of the race being Reese blocks. So yeah, after this race, I have a feeling the championship is going to swing out of proportion for Blue Dolphins. Sorry, because they got a combined of. I think Dominic away is easy, so we're going to call him Dominic. We're now on lap 10. We're a third of the way through the race. Blue Dolphins, by the looks of it, will be having a good points haul here of P3 and 4. That's what? 27 points. On top of their 31. I think that would really assist them. That would get them up to what? 58. They'd be on 58 points. And with if Zane wins the race and Pinos, who's now in P5, stays in 5th, I think ISR will be able to get through into the points. To see a move here, or good points. As we see, yeah, moves being made all over the field between the two Blue Dolphins drivers. The team owner watching on from the pit wall. We can just get a view of him here. He's working hard, getting those strategies perfect. That is a good question. Can we get the CC limit confirmed, please, as we go on board with the YYT as he goes wide, possibly letting a Blue Dolphins car get ahead of him. Speaking of, the other one's backed off greatly. I think we've had an issue with him, but CC limit is 45 to 50, so we'll just have a brief look here to see. The nearest person is on 30, and that is the person in P6, I believe. So, yeah, we're on lap 11 now. 11 of 50, 30, I should say, not 50, 30. Lap 12 now, as we see Zane with a huge lead, and Sassy, I believe, has got back ahead of a BYT. Yes, he has. So Sassy with a huge lead here, and Pinos is back into P4, or is trying to fight for P4, as we can see on the major tower here. He's going to try fight this position. He's going to try get back ahead. Oh, he is yeah. He's going to try get back ahead for P4, as we see a move there from a BYT failing massively as the Blue Dolphins car gets back ahead of him. But yeah, as we see, we possibly had a move there. If car collisions were on, I think that would have been a massive train wreck accident. But yeah, Pinos just getting ahead into P4. That would stunt the championship growth of Blue Dolphins, and that would just give him 25 points. And with the P4 and P1, they lose first in the driver's standings due to this unforeseen and an unfortunate overtake on their lead driver. So I have a feeling someone may be getting lapped here soon. Yeah, we see Buemi, the teammate of BYT, who's currently fighting for that P2. All the way at the butt end of the order. So they're really not enjoying their race here today. And unlike this race, the next track we race on should be of a higher quality to this than we have seen in the past. So, as we see him going into the wall, 36 seconds behind the leader, and the fastest lap right now is 51 seconds, again held by Easy. So could we possibly see him being lapped later on in this race? Blue Dolphin again there, still working hard away on the strategy. Sassy is ahead of a BYT. These two are still fighting each other fiercely. And Pinos is well ahead of Easy, so not a good race for them. A very good race for ISR. And possibly a good race here for Blue Dolphins if they can try and keep that P3, P2 and P6, P5. It might be P3 and P5. If it is P3 and P5, they are definitely losing the driver's standings here. Unfortunately, they're going to lose their current pole. Irish Motorsport as well, they're going to go for a race without points. As Reese Blocked has, I believe, retired from the race, as we're now half of the race distance. Yeah, we're halfway through the race. As you can see, huge gap for the bottom two now. What's happened to him? He's just had a terrible time out here. The teammate, Buemi, where is he? Where's Buemi? We can see Zane in the background there, so as we can see, Buemi really is not having a good race here. So yeah, Buemi really trying to push away to get clear of Zane here, as we see the other driver miles down the order. Apparently Zane went wide there, but that's not really going to butcher his attempts. Into lap 16 of 30. The race really calming down now. People are going to have to start hitting the pit lane. Almost fumbled my words fully there, so people are going to have to start pitting soon. I will ask you to say pit in chat when you pit, as that is just a very kind and nice thing to do. You can see Zane here, I believe, harvesting on his car, or at least having a blue light flashing instead of the average red and black. So yeah, very nice for him. Zane, as we see, yeah, Zane coming into the pit lane. As I say that, yeah, Zane in the pit lane. So he's going to lose the lead of the race. His teammate up into third now as well. So that's going to greatly benefit him. Zane changing tyres, managing to get ahead of the competition. No, he's not. Yeah, so he's now out on the track. As we see a BYT now pitting as well. So yeah. But yeah, Zane trying to fight with Buemi to, yeah. Sassy's coming to the pit lane as well. So who does that mean? Who's going to lead? Do we have Pinos leading? Is Pinos leading? I think he is, yeah. So Pinos is staying out. I think he's going to try to do a longer stint on these tyres. We're going to quickly check the fastest lap. As we can see, still held by Easy. So I think Sassy is going to try and pit as late as he possibly can. Pino, sorry, is going to try and pit as late as he possibly can to try and benefit himself with this huge lead he has from the next closest driver. Or does he come into the pit lane now? He's coming in. Gear 1 in the pits, remember. Zane, I believe, is the next car on track. He's going to come through and overtake his teammate. No, it's... Yeah, he's going to come through, overtake his teammate. So he's coming through the pits. Are we going to see a possible change for P2? Yes, we are. Sassy gets back through. As we see Buemi here, the lapped car. Oh, it's going to be close. He's down to P5. It's currently a Blue Dolphins 2 and 3 on the field right now, due to that pit stop from Pinos. Was he held a bit too long? I theorise that's the case here. You think he was held in the pits for a bit too long. Can he gain the all-important positions in the next 11 to 12 laps of the race? Because he needs these big points. He needs to help his team gain that first place in the standings from race 2. So yeah, as it stands, Blue Dolphins would be keeping that first in the standings by, I think, a fraction of what they have right now. So yeah, as we see, Pinos is down. Who else is anyone else coming to the pit lane? I'm not sure, but as it stands, I think everyone has pitted at least once. We're now on lap 20 of 30. So not long of the race left to go. It's been very eventful so far with those pit stops. Yeah, we need to see if Pinos can climb back up the order. Now going on to Buemi, who will be in blue flags as we see him being passed by the by Easy here. So Buemi, blue flags at the car behind through, please. You're not racing them, Buemi. Blue flags. Thank you. You should be clear for now. Yeah, almost a 10-second lead here from Zane. One of the drivers already being lapped here, being Buemi. Somehow, I believe he was the first season champion, but he's really not liking this track. So, as we see multiple people joining to witness the joyous race this has been. And is that a move from Pinos for P4? Yes, it is. Pinos making the move on a BYT for P4 in the standings. That'd be 35 points, I believe, for the team. So that would boost them up to 55 points. So I believe if they stayed as they are now, they would just take the standings by 2 points. And yeah, Buemi, it is blue flags for your teammate as well. There you go. You can get up to racing speed again. Zane now has a 12 second lead, as I think someone is in the pit lane here. Yeah, Sassy's pitted, so that is going to help Pinos. Sassy stayed out longer than I believe they hoped for, so is Pinos now in P3. So that's a great job for him. The next goal is Easy, who is now in P2. Could we see him on the podium here today? I believe we can. BYT is dropping back from the car ahead of him. So that is a very good sound to hear from Pinos. As we've now got more blue flags for, well, we're going to have blue flags again for the next car, which has just been lapped by Zane of Bronze. Not yet blue flags. He's in a field of his own. Just keep an eye on him. He might be blue flags soon. Yeah, Zane, huge lead of this race. We can see P2 just going through turn 1 as he's going through turn 4. So Zane really is a master at this track. I can see what he can do. He does spectacular wins in the past at other tracks. In fact, he's lifting. He's typing in chat. That's how much of a lead he has. CC limit is 45 to 50. Speaking of, a YT has 50. His teammate is going to hit 50. We've got 44s throughout the field. So a YT, I'm not sure. Drive-through penalty for a YT here, who has 50 corner cuts. So that is going to give up the podium. And same with his teammate. His teammate also has a drive-through penalty. So both of those cars are going to have to drive through the pit lane here. So yeah, both team cars going through the pit lane, and that's going to greatly help the rest of the field. Sassy has one warning for corner cuts before he has to come through the pit lane. As we see a possible championship contender here now, miles down the field in 5th. Coming out the pit lane here, I think the nearest cars are going to be miles away from him. Yeah, they are. They're already through the first sector almost. So that's huge for his championship hopes, but that's also brilliant for the Blue Dolphins team out on field today, because now they're going to be guaranteed, basically, unless they corner cut, they're going to be guaranteed a double good points finish above P5 with the YT now. I feel soon to be lapped in this race as we see Zane in the background here. So if you guys hit 55, that's going to be a 5-second time penalty added after the race, because I have a feeling a drive-through penalty won't be enough. So if you somehow manage to catch up to the cars ahead, it'll be a 5-seconder. But anyway, Sassy as well on 47. You don't need to serve the drive-through penalty immediately. You can serve it within 3 laps. But yeah. Getting very close. Gorans as well. He's got a warning for corner cutting. Zane has somehow kept under 40 here, along with Easy. So yeah, Pino's guaranteed a podium here as well, I feel, because Sassy has dropped back miles. Sassy, I believe, did a drive-through penalty, so I'm not sure why they did that. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I'm pretty sure I just caught them coming out the pit lane. So I'm not sure why they did that. They didn't have a penalty to begin with, but they might be getting one soon. So could they have made a mistake there? As we see Zane here, and there, drive-through penalty for Sassy. So, unfortunate for him. If he did pit, then that's a huge mistake from him. Speaking of, what's a YT? He's coming through here. Blue flags again for Buemi. Blue flags, Buemi. Let the car behind through. Thank you. And I have a feeling here a YT may be lapped here soon. Not now, but soon. So yeah. Sassy does have that drive-through penalty that they need to serve within 3 laps, and they have served. Thank you for that. As we can see Zane, who can carry much more speed through these corners and not get corner cuts. Zane's teammate as well, Pinos, he is on a verbal warning for corner cutting. If he does 1 corner cut for every lap, then he would be given a 5-second penalty for after the race, for because the drive-through penalty you're not allowed to do on the final lap of the race. And even if you did one, it wouldn't equate to anything, so... But yeah, a YT here very shortly about to be lapped by Zane, the race leader, who has lapped the bottom 3. So yeah, blue flags for a YT, who's going to let Zane through here, which he does so cleanly. So he's going to go zooming ahead. We shall catch up with Pinos here in his fight for the car ahead. As we see a penalty for Gorans. It can be either a drive-through penalty or a 5-second penalty, whichever one he chooses at this point in the race. And there is one more corner cut before Pinos gets a drive-through, which he will need to serve this lap, or a 5-second penalty. If he stays out, it will be a 5-second penalty added to the end of the race time. As we see, yeah, the driver serving their penalty here. If I was Pinos, I would stay out and take that 5-second penalty, because that would not be as severe as going through the pit lane. Even though Sassy is miles down the order, as Sassy does get a 5-second time penalty to be added after the race for excessive corner cutting. So, yeah. Sassy does get a second penalty for excessive corner cutting. The next one's at 60, and that'll be a 10-second penalty added onto the race timing. So, and again, blue flags for Buemi here to let the car behind through, which he's done. On the final lap we go. If Pinos gets one more corner cut, then that'll be a 5-second penalty. I don't think that would affect the race in any way. As a BYT also gets a 5-second time penalty, I don't think they would affect the end of race order. Buemi also now gets a 5-second penalty. Again, none of these penalties would really affect the race. But yeah. So as we can see, if he did get that 5-second penalty, he would not lose a position, so he can afford to do a corner cut here. I wouldn't, because that would be silly to have a permanent warning on the record. But anyway, we have Zayn here coming across the line to win round 2 in Indonesia. Zayn, the Indonesian driver, I believe. No, he's Malaysian, sorry. Yeah, easy coming across the line in P2. Pinos in P3 and does get a 5-second penalty, but that won't count towards the end of the race. A BYT comes across the line in 5th, his teammate in 7th. Sassy's going to come across the line in P4, the final driver on the lead lap. The 5-second penalty will not count to anything in the race, do not fear. The 5-second penalty won't count anything to the race. He has got P3, so yeah. Could the top drivers, again I need Beatles, but could everyone who isn't on the podium drive through the pit lane, please? Someone give me Beatles really quick. Someone give me Beatles really quick, please. I need them. I need them now. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna delete this barrier quick so I can hop through it. So yeah, everyone but the top 3, please go through the pit lane. Zayn, what are you doing? We're moving this out to the track, dumbass. We're having it out here today. Keeping this real. Yeah, everyone but the top 3 pit, please. Everyone but the top 3 pit. For some reason the textures haven't saved. What are you doing? Who isn't listening, bro? We're doing them out here. We're doing them on the grid. Okay, yeah, one of you are in the wrong position, by the way. Just so that's clear. Is it? Yeah, one of you are in the wrong place. Just gonna move your car for you. Don't worry. Okay, yeah. If P3 could go a bit further back, please. Just a bit further back. We're going to move the sign a bit further back so that way there. Go there. There's fine. Okay. So if the top 3 would like to stand on the signs or in front of their cars and dance, then we can get a lovely photo of this. So yeah, there's the top three. Zane, come and stand on your post and face me. There's your top three. Zane in P1, his teammate in P3, Blue Dolphins with a P4 and P2 on the field there. Yeah, so brilliant result for them. We'll do the anthems in one moment. We're just going to remove all the catch fencing here so that way we can actually get through it so you guys don't have to walk around, so you can just run straight through here. So yeah, we will do the podium in just a moment. So if all the drivers can make their way up to the podium. So if all the drivers can start wandering their way up to the podium, we'll have the driver briefing afterwards. I'm not going to be able to see chat now, but I have a cinematic camera so we can watch the podium. So ping me on Discord when you guys are in position, when all of you are at the correct place. Okay, if everyone is ready, I believe you are. So yeah, in third place is the teammate of the Malaysian Maestro, Mr. Pinos. Come out here, Pinos. Come on, get in the P3. There he is. He's still coming. There he is. That's the P2 slot, mate. That's the P2 slot. That's yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay, we've got that almost fully set up here. In P2, it's Easy, the Blue Dolphins driver. Come out here, celebrate your P2, jump for the audience here. Congratulations to you on the P2. And coming in first for one of the, I think for the first time in this league, I'm pretty sure, it's the Malaysian Maestro, Zane, who's now a woman for some reason. I don't know why he's done that. Woo. And of course we'd have the team correspondent person out here as well to do the champagne. But unfortunately I don't believe they are online, so... So yeah. You want me to join you on the podium? I'll come up and join you on the podium then. Marco left. That's a shame. No, he's still here. Hello guys, I'm up here now. Woohoo. Celebrate. So, he says he's still in the game. Yeah, let me just teleport to him because I'm pretty sure he is still in the game. Yeah, he's still here. He's just flying. Give me one moment, lads. There we go. See? I told you. He's just ready and happy. That's all I can say. All of those who watch Formula E, you might be concerned because Sebastian Buemi may not be starting the event due to safety cell damage to the vehicle. But yeah. Anyway, with that all being done and said, and we're all being good here, I think that's going to be the end of the live stream. If you guys like to do the jumping around and spraying of champagne, we'll do the anthem in a moment. We'll be here for 20 minutes, and I don't want to be here for 20 minutes because I have stuff to do. Well then, we'll just pretend it's playing. We're not waiting. Because we're in a stage, we're going to have to promote it to speak, and then it's not going to work because we can't actually get the bot to speak. Can someone fling the person dancing here, please? Play the Dutch national anthem. Right, anyway, I believe if you guys aren't going to do the champagne, that'll be the end of the live stream. So, yeah, just do champagne. Come on, guys. Celebrate the time. Celebrate. Come on. Zane! Easy! Champagne! Go! Now! Come on. Do the champagne, and then we can be happy. There we go. There's the podium. There's what we want to see. Anyway, with that, that's the end of the session. Au revoir and good night.